Oh.
Winston, I heard you don't very much like the circus. Is that true?
I hate radishes.
How could you hate radishes? They're so plump and tender and very good in a stew.
I do believe I saw you at the market the other day. Is that true?
Quite right. I was buying a healthy sum of radishes and rock candy. It's not very good. I regret buying it, but I stand by the decision.
You know, I saw an elephant walking down Eastminster Street the other day. It was large, grey, just like a normal elephant, but none of the feathers you normally get.
That is quite obscure. I've never seen an elephant without a tail.
Huh, a grey elephant? Oh, you old bat. Elephants are purple. I saw one just in the garden the other day. It was eating my flowers, as they typically do. I barely got the blunderbuss out in time to shoot it right between the eyes.
Garden, you say? My family used to have a garden when I was a lad. In there we used to grow all sorts of things. I remember cabbages. Cabbages, that was my favorite. Always loved those cabbages. Till the day they revolted.
I do remember the cabbage revolt. I remember seeing it. You were there, fighting. You were there.
I remember when I was serving in Her Majesty's Regiment in the India. There was a horrible beet revolt in my second year in Fort Amistad. Oh, it was terrible. Beets everywhere. Not a single stalk of celery survived that day. Pains me to think about it.
You know, I've never revealed this to anyone, but just like you all, I am deeply, deeply afraid of marshmallows.
Oh, yes, marshmallows. What do you think of that, Mr. Fluffers?
Oh, why do you go on talking to that cat all the time? You know it can't talk. Cats don't talk. That's ridiculous.
Well said. Well said. Thomas, I heard that you recently... Yes.
Lies. Slanderous lies. I would never, ever in my wildest dreams... No.
Did I ever tell any of you gentlemen about the time when I was a lad and in my village we found that there was a witch? Well, basically, we took the witch, burned her at the stake, defeathered her, put her feathers in a pillow, and then we cooked her and had Christmas goose. It was a delicious, delicious meal, but don't know what became of the other witch.
Perhaps that witch went on to become my wife. She's such an awful person. I hate it so much.
Yeah, there's one story that I do remember that I really do like. We were in the United States, in that place down near the bottom place, near bottom area, and we were there were these giant lizards, and we saw them.
That is a very, very interesting story, Winston. My family once took a trip to the United States. That is all.
'Twas a very nice trip. Indeed. Have you tasted their hamburgers? Tastes like crap. Compared to lamb. Or maybe whale. Or strawberries.
Well, I must say, you seem a little bit tipsy, perhaps. You haven't been drinking too much of that imported Russian bourgeois, have you? That would be a shame. And it wouldn't befit your current social standing at all.
Yes, having too much might not be good for, you know. You know, the old knockabouts.
I don't care.
Did I ever tell you the time I was cornered by a Bengal tiger and a hyena in Africa? I ought to tell you sometime.
Indeed.
And then, out of the tiger's mouth, came a giant group of poisonous cobras that struck out at me. But luckily I had my elephant gun, pointed it right between the eyeballs, and shot it. And got a tiger skin coat thanks to that. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember I joined the Navy once.
If you want to tell me about that sometime, I think I would be very much interested if you could tell me more about your career in the Navy. I'm sure Her Majesty was proud of having such a fine sailor such as yours, Cabbage.
Egypt is a wonderful place to travel to. Except for all the mummies.
We should start a fire. It won't work.